Alright, it's April 1st, 2013, and I'm doing a little video here to show everybody how I ghost out my points. There's some older ones in here mixed with some newer ones. These are my newer ones I've been doing. This is a Cohokia Ghost. You see it's pretty thin. You can also do these. You can nap out a heart in there or any other shape, and then I'll nap out something to fit in there. It's kind of cool. There's another one right there. That was my first one I did. Ghost. So let's get started. I'll show you how to do them. Alright, I have my preform right here. It's just solid white, translucent Novaculite. I got it fairly thin right in there. Just use a regular pad. Notcher that I use. I use regular steel nails. Not hardware stuff. Just finishing nails. They're steel. And with this is my starting tool. I flatten the tip, but I make it extremely thin. And if you really take your time on it, you can get a really narrow entry. Anymore, I don't really care to do it as much, but we'll see what I can do with this one. Just want to start by taking little bites. You just gotta make sure that you don't twist your tool when you're in there, otherwise your narrow entry will get blown out. This one's not gonna be very narrow. That's right. Just kind of doing this more for demonstration purposes. I'm gonna rush through it. So I got my entry done, so I take a flat tool out. I have another one that I've ground to a needle point. Very sharp. You just want to pick from left to right in there. It's really minute flakes. Just widening it out a little bit more. Your steel pressure flaker or whatever flaker you're using, it'll curl, the tip will curl on you. And if it does that, sometimes I'll use it to my advantage for flaking them out a little bit better. Kind of puts a hook on there and makes it a little bit easier to flake. But if that's not for you, then you need to dress it with your file again. It doesn't take much. Your preform or your point, really it needs to be fairly straight, as far as if there's any curves or anything in the blade itself. When you look at it straight on, if it has any curves with the tip going down or anything like that, you're probably not going to be able to make one. It's probably going to break on you, cause you a lot of frustration. The other thing too is with my points, when I do the ghosting, I like to keep them more flat instead of have a lot of convex to them, because if it has more convex, when you get up in here, sometimes your flakes will want to travel all the way to the edge. But if it's flat, then that usually takes away from that factor. You just go in there and just remove flakes a little bit at a time. Notice how I'm supporting it too. I'm holding it at the tip, and this is all just free floating in the air right there. You don't want anything touching there. Just drive your flakes all the way in. Thin it out as you go, just like you would do notching. Okay, so here we are. Just getting there. Pretty awkward to make at times, like right now. It's hard to get a grip on it. Be pushing, follow the rules properly so you don't break it. Usually I use the corners of my pad. Just remember small bites. Don't bend it. That's how I'm keeping all the really delicate areas off the pad. The tip is your most solid area right now. It's the most mass. I'm chipping indoors too, or in a shed. I wear a mask usually. I don't know if that really stops the flakes from getting me like silicosis or whatever, but it makes me feel better anyway. If you don't know what silicosis is, it's pretty much all of these flakes that are down here on the floor on a microscopic level in your lungs. It's really not a good thing to have. But I'm not doing any heavy hitting or grinding, so not right now on this. So I'll be alright. Just making sure that corner is nice and crisp. It's got to be squared. If it's round, it's not going to look as good. Alright, let's finish this guy out. Alright, I think we got it, folks. Here is a ghosted Toya.
I'm an Indian outlaw, half Cherokee and Choctaw. My baby, she's a Chippewa, she's a one of a kind. All my friends call me Bear Claw. The village chieftain is my pawpaw. He gets his orders from my mama. She makes him walk the line. You can find me in my wigwam.
Thanks for watching.
I'll be beating on my tom-tom. Pull out the pipe and smoke you some. Hey, and pass it around. 'Cause I'm an Indian outlaw, half Cherokee and Choctaw. My baby, she's a Chippewa, she's a one of a kind. Looking for trouble, we can ride my pony double, make your little heart bubble, Lord, like a glass of wine. I remember the medicine man, he caught running water in my hands, drugged me around by my headband, said I wasn't her kind, 'cause I'm an Indian outlaw, half Cherokee and Choctaw. My baby, she's a Chippewa, she's a one of a kind. I can kill a deer or a buffalo with just my arrow and my hickory bow. From 100 yards, don't you know? Oh, I do it all the time. They all gather around my teepee late at night trying to catch a peek at me and nothing but my buffalo briefs. I got them standing in line, 'cause I'm an Indian outlaw, half Cherokee and Choctaw. My baby, she's a Chippewa, she's a one of a kind. Cherokee